Hey everybody, welcome to the Plano Texas Real Estate Market Update Report for October 2022. My name is Alex. I'm with Evolve Real Estate Group at eXp Realty. Every month, we like to bring you the real estate market update report and share with you the reality of what's actually happening in our market, kind of pull back the curtains and let you see the numbers and explain to you what we're actually seeing, boots on the ground with our clients right now. Goal is always to be one of your primary real estate resources if you're thinking about buying or selling. Let's head on over. I've got some cool new information. I'll be sharing with you some new things that we're tracking as a team that we're able to share with our clients. I think you're really going to enjoy that, really educating people on what's happening in the market. The October report was released on October 2nd. It is a snapshot of the previous month's real estate activity. So what you notice is in Plano, there's 559 homes on the market. 38% of those, over 38%, already have an offer on them, which means there's only 343 homes available for sale right now. The remaining homes already have a contract. The price range that is garnering the most attention in number of contracts is the $400,000 to $600,000 price range. The good news is that's also the same price range where we're seeing the most amount of inventory in the market. The median list price for a home right now is $585,000. And if you look at the chart here, the black line is homes for sale. The green line is pending contracts. You can see pending contracts are actually outpacing inventory up till about 225,000. That's when these lines invert. And that is following trend all the way through until the $1 million price range where there's more pendings than there are inventory. So very strong market in Plano right now. In the last 6 months, 1,430 homes have successfully closed with a median sales price of $555,000. In the same time frame, 313 homes have come on the market and failed to sell. If you've been watching my videos, you know that we've been talking a lot about watching that off-market list, the number of homes failing to sell, because we believe that number is going to continue to grow throughout the rest of the year as sellers kind of get back to seeing what's happening, the reality of the market, where you have to price your home at the current market value. And, homes aren't going for 40, 50, 60, 100,000 over asking price. So while that process kind of takes shape and people get familiar with the normalizing real estate market, that's going to cause some homes to come on the market and fail to sell, just really not positioned correctly in the current market. If we look at the homes that are on the market right now, active listings, they've been on the market for 32 days. Let's compare that to the same last 30 days where homes that successfully sold actually are only on the market for 19 days. So you'll see the discrepancy in days on market. And the reason that is good homes that show well, that are actually priced correctly, are still selling very, very, very quickly. It's the homes that are maybe a little bit outside of the market value, they're a little overzealous in their listing price, sitting on the market, having to price reduce down into the current market value. They're sitting a little bit. And I say sitting, it's 32 days. Like when we look at real estate, that is still lightning fast, but it's not 3, 4, 5 days like we've been experiencing for the last 2 years. Median list price, sales price ratio, 105%. I'm going to show you what's like the most current data because I think this is a little misleading. While that's the median list price to sales price ratio, far more homes are selling below asking price. I'm looking at things like the original list price to sales price. This is really not factoring in all those price reductions. So let me give you a better number that's going to paint that picture more appropriately. The absorption rate, or month's supply of inventory. How many homes are on the market right now? In a normal real estate market, that's 6 months. Plano has 1.4 months, which is nothing. Plano needs to 4x its current inventory level just to get back to a normal 6 month supply of inventory. Because of that, we're seeing home values still appreciating because there's just not enough homes based on the current buyer demand. We've seen home values kind of bounce up and down. We expect them to be lower because of interest rates. Buyers' purchasing power has gone down. So the price ranges of contracts will go down because they just don't have the same purchasing power. As the number of homes go up, so does the days on market because buyers have a little bit more time and a little bit more selection to choose from. One of my favorite charts is the snapshot by price bracket. Whether you're a buyer or seller, this is the key information because you can look at your price bracket and see exactly what's going on. If you're a seller, how many homes am I competing with? If you're a buyer, how many homes do I get to choose from? And what's the pending ratio? How quick are these homes turning over? How aggressive do I need to be? For example, in that $400,000 to $600,000 price range, homes, the pending ratio is 40%. That's a pretty high pending ratio. Means there's a lot of buyers in that price range. So you might have to move a little quicker. And we're seeing those homes are also selling at about 105, 106%. And they've only got 1.4 months supply of inventory. So not a lot of inventory, but a very strong number of buyers in that price range. So one of the best data sets that I think is available when basing decisions on what you should do, what you should expect in the market. And then here we have it again, just kind of a snapshot at the bottom, 1.4 months supply of inventory. Median homes that are selling at about 550,000. The current homes on the market right now, the median price is 585, 343 homes to choose from. Let's go take a look at that new data set that I was talking about. This is a data set that we are now recording every single week. So every Monday we come in and we update these numbers. And we're doing this for our brokerage and our team just to educate them on what's actually happening in the market. Let me pull up Plano here for you. You can see we're recording this on October 17th. So we just pulled these numbers today. As of right now, there's 345 homes available for sale. 575 is the median list price. They've been on the market for 33 days. Almost 200 home sales in the last 30 days. 520 is the median sales price. They're getting almost 98% of their asking price. And this is list price, sales price from the original list price. So we are seeing a little bit more wiggle room in negotiation. And we're also seeing those homes selling just about 2 weeks faster than the home sitting on the market. So there is definitely clear evidence that if you price your home correctly, it shows well, it's marketed well, you can expect your home to sell usually in about 2 to 3 weeks. 3 weeks top end, a week to 2 weeks is probably normal is what we're seeing for our personal listings. We're still, we had 2 homes this past week that received offers in 7 days. And that is still happening, right? So you just got to be prepared for that. So with this information, I hope this is helpful. I hope you kind of enjoy the new one-liner because we're comparing week over week over week to see what the micro trends are and what's happening. And we're trying to get out ahead of it and see the trends so that we can make the proper advice. We don't tell people whether, to buy or sell. We educate people based on what their goals are. And we inform them on here's what we expect to happen. Here's what the experts are saying. Here's how that can impact you, whether you're buying or selling. Let's start with what is your goal? Why are you selling? Why are you buying? What's the time frame? How long will you be there? Why is this important to you? Then we look at the data and say, okay, how do we make that work inside of what's happening in the market? And then we put a plan together. That's what we've always done. And being hyper local, real estate is a hyper local product. You cannot be looking at the national trends where, let's just face it, media is negative and they always take a negative slant and they want those very just negative headlines to capture people's attention. So you're going to see things about home values are crashing. What they're telling you, but not really telling you appropriately, is the rate of appreciation, the rate at which a home value is going up has been like straight line up. Well, that has now slowed. Homes are not growing at 22, 25% year over year. They've never historically done that. The average is about 3.5%. So when you go from 25% to 6%, they're reporting a 75% reduction. But that's in the rate of appreciation. And that is different than depreciation and losing home value. So let me say that again. The rate at which a home value is going up is decelerating. It's slowing down, but still going up. And that is very different than depreciation, where home values go down. So if you're on the fence about buying or selling and you want to see, hey, what's expected to happen? What's happening in DFW, my market, that's going to impact home values, buyer, seller, supply, demand? What's it forecasted with interest rates? Let's talk about what happens if I wait 6 months or a year. What does that do with inventory and interest rates? What's my monthly payment? We can talk about all of that and make sure you put together the best strategy and plan. Whether you're buying or selling, we work with both. We specialize in buyers and sellers in the North Dallas market. Reach out, give us a call, or better yet, below the video is a link to my calendar, and you can schedule an in-person virtual Zoom meeting where we could chat about your goals, the current market. I can pull up this data, share it with you, look at the different homes that are available in the market, different pricing structure if you're a seller, and see what makes sense for you. We never hard sell people. Our goal is to be an educator and an expert advisor so you can make the best informed decision for whatever your plans and goals are when it comes to buying or selling a home. We appreciate you guys. We will see you on next month's Plano Real Estate Market Update Report. Take care.